So good morning, welcome to another section. So in previous class we have discussed the shape function for an two-dimensional triangular element. Now we will discuss the shape function for an two-dimensional rectangular element. So previously we have discussed two-dimensional triangular element. Now we will discuss two-dimensional rectangular element. So for this, the figure I am going to represent. So if I am going to take the figure, so this is a rectangular element u1, u2, u3 and u4. So here I am going to give, we are going to consider a rectangular element, and for this rectangular element we are going to consider the length as 2p. The length of our rectangular element we are going to consider as 2p, and the width of our rectangular element we are going to consider as 2q. This is of 2p. The length we are going to consider, so this is of length. The length we are going to consider as 2p, and the width we are going to consider as 2q. So length we are going to consider as 2p, and width we are going to consider as 2q. And here we are going to have u of x comma y. So for this section we have to find out the displacement field variables we have to find out, and then nodal shape functions n1, n2, n3 and n4 we have to find out. So previously that is of triangular element. For triangular element we are going to have only 3 nodes. That's why n1, n2, n3 we have found out. Here this is of rectangular element which we are going to have 4 nodes. Then we have to find out n1, n2, n3 and n4 respectively. Right? The field variables will come as u1, u2, u3 and u4. So this is of two-dimensional element. So here the length, so it can be written as x is equal to 2p and y is equal to 2q we can write. From this rectangular element, the polynomial equation can be written as u of x comma y is equal to a1 plus a2x plus a3y. So for two-dimensional triangular element, the polynomial equation is like this. So here the term a4 we are going, fourth node we are going to a4 of xy it will come. So make it as equation number 1. So this is the polynomial equation we are going to have, where a1, a2, a3 and a4 are known as polynomial coefficients. So now what we have to do? We have to go with the boundary conditions. We have to write down the boundary conditions at first node, second and third and fourth. So if we go with the first node, here the value of u1 is equal to u1, and the value of x1 is equal to, so here the components, the x1, this is the, if you are going to consider this is a starting point, the value of x1 is 0 and the value of y1 is 0. Similarly at node 2, here this is of node 2, u is equal to u2, and the value of x2 can be written as, from here it has travelled at a distance of 2p. x2 it has travelled in a distance of 2p, and in an y2 it has not travelled any distance. So only in x distance it has travelled, that is of 2p. In y distance it has not travelled. Then the value of y2 it will become 0. Similarly at node 3, the value of u is equal to u3 and the value of x3. So from here to here it has moved x3 at a distance of 2p and y3 at a distance of 2q. 2p and y3 is equal to 2q. Similarly at fourth node, u is equal to u4, and from here to here in x distance it has not travelled any distance. In y it has travelled 2q. Then x4 is equal to 0, y4 is equal to 2q it will come. So these are the boundary conditions we are going to have from the two-dimensional rectangular element. Now what we have to do? We have to substitute these boundary conditions in equation number 1. We have to substitute this in equation number 1. First we will substitute the first one. If I am going to substitute this equation in boundary condition, then u1 is equal to, here x1, y1 values are 0. Then this total conditions will become 0. Then u1 is equal to a1 it will come. Make it as equation 2. Similarly next to boundary conditions in equation 2. u2 is equal to, here x2 is 2p. The value of x2 is 2p here, the y2 values will become 0. Then these two conditions will become 0. a1 plus a2 of 2p it will come. Make it as equation number 3. Similarly, next we will substitute the equation 3. Here x value is there, y value is there. a1 plus a2 of 2p plus a3 of 2q plus a4 of x into y. It will become 4pq. It is of equation number 4. Similarly, u4 is equal to, here only the term of y it is going to have, a1 plus a3 into 2q it will come. Make it as equation number 5. So from this we have find out the field variables we have find out u1, u2 and u3 we have find out. Now what we have to do? Now by subtracting equation 3 minus equation 2. So to find out the values of field variables, nothing but displacement polynomial conditions a1, a2, a3 and a4, we have to do like. Now what I am going to do, I am by subtracting equation 3 to equation 2, we can get any one value. If I am going to do 3 minus 2, then a1 will get cancelled, we will get the value of a2. If I am going to substitute the value of a2 here, we will get the value of a1. So equation 3 minus equation 2, u2 minus u1 is equal to a1 plus a2 into 2p minus a1 it will come. a1 will get cancelled. From this, the value of a2 is equal to 1 by 2p of u2 minus u1 it will come. Similarly, next what you have to do, so if you see here, the simpler equation is, if I am going to do 5 minus 2, then a1 will get cancelled, we will get the value of a3 here. Just do that. Next time what I am going to do, equation 5 minus 2 I am going to do. Then u4 minus u1 is equal to a1 plus a3 into 2q minus a1. a1 will get cancelled. From this, therefore a3 is equal to 1 by 2q of u4 minus u1. So from this, the value of a2 we have find out and a3 we have find out. Next what we have to do, we have to find out the values of a4. Here we know the value of a1 is equal to u1, that we have find that has came from the figure itself, and the value of a2, a3 we have find out. Now what we have to do, the value of a4 we have to find out. So for that what you have to do, we have to substitute a1, a2, a3 values in this equation number 4. Now what I am going to do, substituting the values of a1, a2, a3, a1, a2, a3 and a4 in equation number 4. Then we will get u3 is equal to u1 plus the value of a2 is 1 by 2p of u2 minus u1 into 2p plus a2 is a2 into 2p it will come. Similarly, 1 by 2q of u4 minus u1 into 2q plus a4 of 4pq it will come. So here the value of 2q, 2p will get cancelled. Then the equation can be written as u3 is equal to u1 plus u2 minus u1 plus u4 minus u1 plus a4 of 4pq it will come. So if you see here, the value of u1 will get cancelled. Then this equation can be written as, see here the value of a4 we have to find out. Then the value of a4 is equal to a4 into 4pq. a4 into 4pq is equal to, if I am going to transfer this to the other side, the value of u1 minus u1 will become plus minus u2, here u3 is plus minus u4 it will come. Then from this, the value of a4 is equal to 1 by 4pq of u1 minus u2 plus u3 minus u4. So these are a4 values. So we have find out the values of u1, u2, u3, sorry, a1, a2, a3 we have, a4 we have find out. Now what we have to do, we have to substitute these 4 conditions in first equation, equation number 1. What is equation number 1? U of x comma y is equal to a1 plus a2x plus a3y plus a4 of x into y. Substitute a1, a2, a3 values here. Then the equation can be written as a1 is equal to u1, a2 is equal to 1 by 2p of u2 minus u1 into x plus A3 value is 1 by 2q of u4 minus u1 into y plus A4 value can be written as 1 by 4pq of u1 minus u2 plus u3 minus u4 into x into y. It can be written. So now what we have to do? Just multiply the terms, we will get the required equation. If I am going to multiply, then equation given as u1 plus x into u2, nothing but x by 2p into u2, so this is minus x by 2p into u1, this equation. Similarly, this can be written as y by 2q into u4 minus y by 2q into u1. Similarly, below terms plus xy by 4pq into u1 minus xy by 4pq into u2 plus xy by 4pq into u3 minus xy by 4pq into u4. Like this we are going to get. Now what we have to do? We have to separate the terms of u1, u2 and u3. If you see the first one, the values of u1 here, so this is of u1, 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 and here you are going to have u1. Now if I am going to take the u1 terms as common, u1, the first u1 term is 1, next u1 term is minus x by 2p, and the next u1 term is minus y by 2q, next plus xy by 4pq we are going to have. Similarly, next we have to go with the u2 terms. u2 terms are this one, and similarly we are going to have here u2. Then u2 x by 2p minus xy by 4pq. Similarly, next we have to go with the u3 terms. Where are u3 terms? Here we are going to have the u3. Only one singular ut term we are going to have, that is x by 4pq of u3 we are going to have. Similarly, next u4. Here we are going to have the u4. Just take the terms minus y by 2q minus xy by 4pq into u4, where this equation can be written as u of x comma y is equal to n1 u1 plus n2 u2 plus n3 u3 plus n4 u4, where n1 is equal to this term, n2 is this, n3 and n4. By substituting this, we will get the required condition. So this is the shape function for an rectangular element. So like this we have to find out the shape function for an rectangular element. Similarly, depend on this we will solve one example problem. If you see here, so this is a very simple one. If you see here, for a 4-noded rectangular element as shown in the figure, determine the temperature at point P of 7, 4. Nothing but here he has given point P of 7, 4. The nodal values of temperature as 42, 54, 56 and 46 he has given. So the temperature effects and everything he has given. So now what we have to do? We have to find out the values. We have to find out the values and we have to get the required equations here. So for this, so here the value of x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3 and x4 y4 he has given, and temperatures T1, T2, T3, nothing but u1, u2, u3 he has given. So what is the polynomial equation we are going to have? U of x comma y is equal to n1 u1 plus n2 u2 plus n3 u3 plus n4 u4. So here we have to find out the values. So first we will find out the values of 2p and 2q. So 2p is nothing but length of our section, 2q is nothing but width of our section. If you go with the length, this is the length, nothing but the terms of x2 minus x1 or x3 minus x4 we can do. If you go with 2q, y4 minus y1, y3 minus y2, anything if you are going to do, we will get the required values. To find out the value of 2p, what I am going to do? x2 minus x1 I am going to do. Here the value of x2 is 8. 8 minus x1 is 5. then the value of 2p is 3. Similarly 2q is equal to what I am going to do, y4 minus y1 I am going to do, nothing but the value of y4 minus y1. Y4 value is 5 minus 3, that is 2, right? So like this we have to do. Similarly if you go, similarly here I have done now. So next we will go with the second check. 2q, here x2 minus x1 I have done. Now I will do x3 minus x4 minus x1 I am going to do. Then we will get, so here the value of x3 is 8 minus x4 value is 5. 8 minus 5, that is equal to 3. Similarly second check, y3 minus y1, 5 minus 3, that is 2. So same values we are going to get, right? So we have found out the values of 2p and 2q, and next we have to find out the values of x and y. We have to find it. We don't know the values of x and y, where the values of, here he has given small x value, p of small x comma y is equal to 7 comma 4 he has given, but we have to find out the values of x, in x1 y1 we have to find out. Then x is equal to x2 minus x1 it will come. We know the x value is, that is 7 minus x1 value is 5, that is equal to 2. The value of capital X is 2. Similarly the value of capital Y we have found, y minus y1, that is equal to 4 minus y1 value is, that is 1. So like this the values of x and y we have to find. These x and y values are in n1, n2, n3, n4 we have to substitute. Then first we will find out the value of n1. n1 is equal to 1 minus x by 2p minus y by 2q plus xy by 4pq we are going to have. See here 1 minus x value here we have find it in 2 by the value of 2p is 3 minus 1 by 2 plus xy, x into y, nothing but 2 into 1 it will become 2 by 4 pq, 4 into pq, 4 pq is nothing but 3 2s are 6 it will come, 6. By multiplying this we will get the value as 0.167. Similarly n2 is equal to x by 2p minus xy by 4pq. X value we know, that is 2, 2p value is 3, and similarly xy value is 2, 4pq, nothing but 2p into 2q, 3 into 2 it will become 6. Here the value will come as 0.33. Similarly n3 is equal to xy by 4pq, 2 by 6, that is equal to 0.32. Similarly n4 is equal to y by 2q minus xy by 4pq, that is equal to 1 by 2 minus 2 by 6, it will come 0.167. We have found the values of n1, n2, n3 and n4. Next what we have to do, just substituting the values there and find out the required temperature at a point of 7 comma 4. Next at a point p of 7 comma 4, so at this point only we have to find out the temperature, nothing but n1 u1 plus n2 u2 plus n3 u3 plus n4 u4. We know the value of n1, that is 0.167, and the temperature as given for u2 is 42 degrees centigrade, 42 degrees, 0.33 into 54 degrees plus 0.32 into 56 degrees plus 0.167 into 40 degrees we are going to get. So by multiplying this we will get the value as 51 degrees 9 minutes we are going to get. So the temperature at p of 7 comma 4 is 51 degrees 9 minutes. So like this the values we have to do.